This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, answering a question from Sam Brown. Sam Brown is what I like to refer to as a double dipper. He asked a question, I answered it, he sent one back, and now I'm answering it again. He's double dipping. He's using up my time. Anyway, Sam had a question about back pain, and I went into, gave him an answer about a bunch of different things he could do to fix himself up. One of the suggestions I made was to use the reverse hyperextension machine invented by my sensei, Louie Simmons. You can buy the reverse hyper at westsidebarbell.com. And no, I don't make commission off it. It's just an excellent piece, and everyone should have one. It helps build 800-pound deadlifters. It helps build up a strong back, helps keep a healthy back, and helps keep you in the game. It's great for athletes, great for lifters, it's great for anybody. And so Scott here, or Sam, sorry, getting a lot of questions today. Sam had a question, how should he utilize the reverse hyper to help rehabilitate his lower back problem? My suggestion would be that you utilize reps somewhere in the 12 to 20 rep range, and I would also suggest trying to pause the weights at the top and not using tremendous amounts of momentum. You're going to notice a more therapeutic effect when you move the weights a little bit slower and you try to get your back to relax and bring the weights under the machine, but you don't want to bring your weights under the machine so much that you relax your sacrum and you roll your hips a little too much. You want to try to gradually work your way into that, but at first, if you already have a lingering injury, I would advise not to swing it too much. I would advise keep the weights light, stay in the 15 to 20 rep range until you start to feel a little stronger, until you start to feel a little better, maybe 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Then mix in a second or third day or twice a week you should be doing the 15 to 20 reps. Let's just say 3 sets. 3 sets is the magic number, right? 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, and as you start to feel better, as you feel stronger, then start to mix in some lower rep ranges with a little bit more weight. You got to keep in mind that lower back pain is something a lot of people experience, and there's a million different reasons for it. Someone mentioned on my page, an old friend of mine mentioned on my page, that hydration is a factor. Of course, keeping your body hydrated is a huge factor in a lot of things. Getting enough sleep is a factor. Sleeping properly is a factor. If you sleep all screwed up or have an old grizzled out mattress, that could be a factor. Sitting for your work, as I mentioned earlier in an earlier post, that could be hazardous to your health as much as you wouldn't even think about it. It could be pretty brutal on your lower back. There's a lot of different things you can do for your lower back. One suggestion I'd make to everybody out there is to always be in an athletic stance. Always be ready to rumble. You want to be not necessarily an athletic stance, but you always want to have your shoulders back by your hips. So you don't want to be, rolled over like this, all rounded over in the shoulders. You want to bring your shoulders back a little bit. Look how huge my pecs are. Isn't that amazing? Very impressive, I must say for myself. But you want to try to bring those shoulders back to where your hips are. That way your back is in a good alignment, and you're in a nice, good, strong position. Your spine is neutral, and you're not going to jack yourself up. That's it from supertraining.tv. Later.